Alright, imagine this. It's 2025 and hackers don't need to break into your phone anymore. No, they've got a whole new way to hack you. And the worst part? You won't even realize it until your bank account is empty, and you're sitting there like, did I leave my wallet in the fridge again? Hey Cyber Squad! Welcome to today's video, where I'm spilling the tea on the top social engineering scams of 2025. The sneaky tricks hackers are using to take your money, data, and identity while you're out here just trying to live your best life. You might think you're safe, but these scams are like that one annoying friend who doesn't know when to leave the party. They're not going anywhere and they're getting smarter. Stick around till the end because I've got a pro security trick that even the experts wish they could steal from me. Seriously, it's like a cheat code for the internet, and I'm about to drop it like it's hot. But wait, before we dive into the chaos, if you don't want to be the next victim of a hacker's prank, hit that subscribe button now. Trust me, you need this info, and I promise it's not a scam. Next video? Oh, we're going deep into securing your home network against these sneaky little internet ninjas. So hit that bell, or you might regret it when your Wi-Fi gets hijacked and your toaster starts sending emails. Yeah, that's a thing now. Okay, first up we've got Phishing 2.0, and let me tell you, this isn't your average Nigerian prince scam anymore. We're talking next level stuff here. The kind of stuff that makes you question everything you see online. Think AI-generated emails that could fool a spam filter with their perfect grammar and company logos. I'm talking about emails so convincing they could sell ice to a penguin. And it gets scarier. Hackers are now using deepfake voices. Imagine getting a call from your boss, except it's not actually your boss. It's a hacker using AI to sound exactly like them, asking for sensitive information. It's like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but unfortunately it's real life. And if that wasn't bad enough, they're also creating cloned websites that look exactly like your bank's login page or your favorite social media site. I'm talking pixel-perfect replicas designed to steal your login credentials. They'll even have the little padlock icon in the address bar, but don't be fooled. One wrong click and bam, you're toast. Your personal information could be in the hands of cybercriminals. Let me give you an example. In 2025, a group of hackers used AI-generated deepfake voices to impersonate a CEO. I'm talking about a perfect replica of the CEO's voice, tone, and speaking style. They even managed to spoof the CEO's email address and phone number. They contacted an employee in the finance department requesting an urgent wire transfer. The employee, completely unaware that they were being scammed, authorized the transfer. Boom, just like that, over $25 million vanished into thin air. It was a devastating blow. So how do you protect yourself from these digital doppelgangers? First off, always double-check those links before you click. Don't just click on any link in an email or text message. Hover over it first to see where it's actually taking you. And if you're still not sure, copy and paste the link into a website safety checker, like VirusTotal. Second, watch out for those urgent requests. Hackers love to create a sense of panic because they know a panicked brain is more likely to make mistakes. So if you get an email or text message saying your account has been compromised and you need to act immediately, take a deep breath and don't click on anything. Instead, go directly to the source. Open a new browser window and type in the website address manually or call the company directly using their official phone number. And finally, talk to your IT department about setting up DKIM and DMARC checks for your email. This helps verify that the sender is who they say they are and that the email hasn't been tampered with. Stay vigilant and stay safe out there. Alright, next up we've got smishing, which is basically phishing, but through SMS text messages. These hackers will send you texts pretending to be your bank, a delivery service, or even your grandma who somehow learned how to send emojis. They'll often say there's been suspicious activity on your account or that you need to update your information. And just like with phishing emails, they'll include a link for you to click on, but don't fall for it. That link is a trap designed to steal your personal information. Think of it like this. You wouldn't give your house keys to a stranger who knocked on your door, right? So why would you give your personal information to a random text message? It's the same thing. Now I know what you're thinking, but what if it's really from my bank? Well, here's a pro tip. Legitimate businesses will never ask you for sensitive information like your password or social security number via text message. They just won't. It's against their security protocols. So how do you avoid getting smished? First, never ever click on a link in a text message from a number you don't recognize. It's just not worth the risk. Instead, if you're concerned about the legitimacy of the message, contact the company directly using their official phone number or website. Second, use a call blocking app. These apps can help you identify and block spam calls and text messages, adding an extra layer of protection to your phone. Some popular options include Truecaller, Hiya, and RoboKiller. And finally, trust your gut. If something feels off about a text message, it probably is. Don't be afraid to ignore it or delete it altogether. Chapter 3. Vishing, they're calling you out and trying to clean you out. Alright, moving on to vishing, which is like phishing and smishing's more sophisticated older sibling. Vishing stands for voice phishing, and it's a tactic that's becoming increasingly common. This is where things get really sneaky because it involves phone calls. Unlike emails or text messages, phone calls can feel more personal and urgent. We're talking about scammers who are so good at impersonating legitimate organizations they could win an Oscar. Their ability to mimic official tones and jargon is truly impressive. They'll call you pretending to be from your bank, a government agency, or even your internet provider. They might even spoof the caller ID to make it look like the call is coming from a trusted source. They'll sound super professional and might even have some of your personal information handy to make their story more convincing. This can include your name, address, or even the last 4 digits of your social security number. They might say there's been fraudulent activity on your account, or that you're eligible for a fantastic deal, or that you owe money and back taxes. The scenarios they create are designed to elicit an emotional response. Whatever their story is, their goal is always the same: to trick you into revealing sensitive information. This could be your bank account details, passwords, or other personal data. And here's where AI is really changing the game. Artificial intelligence is making these scams even more sophisticated and harder to detect. Hackers are now using voice cloning technology to create incredibly realistic-sounding fake voices. This means they can mimic the voice of someone you know and trust. Imagine getting a call from your grandma, except it's not actually your grandma. It's a hacker using AI to sound exactly like her, asking for money to help with a medical emergency. Talk about scary. The emotional manipulation involved in these scams can be incredibly powerful and convincing. But don't worry, there are ways to protect yourself. Knowledge and vigilance are your best defenses against these types of scams. First, always be wary of unsolicited calls, especially if they're asking for personal information. Legitimate organizations will rarely ask for sensitive information over the phone. If you're unsure about the legitimacy of a call, hang up and call back using the official phone number listed on the organization's website. This ensures you're speaking to the real entity. Second, consider using a call screening service. These services can help identify and block spam calls and even screen unknown callers, so you don't have to. Google Voice, for example, offers a free call screening feature that can transcribe calls in real time and even ask callers to identify themselves before you answer. This adds an extra layer of security. And finally, remember that you are in control. You have the right to hang up at any time, especially if you feel pressured or uncomfortable. Don't let anyone rush you into making a decision that you're not 100% comfortable with. Take your time and verify the information before taking any action. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay safe from phishing scams. Don't let anyone rush you into making a decision that you're not 100% comfortable with. Chapter 4. Deepfake blackmail. It's not you, it's just your digital twin. Alright, buckle up because this next one is straight out of a Black Mirror episode. It's a scenario that feels like science fiction, but is very much a reality today. Deepfake blackmail is where things get really creepy. It's a new form of cybercrime that leverages advanced technology to exploit and manipulate. This is where hackers use artificial intelligence to create fake videos that are so realistic they could fool your own mother. These videos are meticulously crafted to look genuine. Imagine this. You get an email with a video of you doing something embarrassing, something you would never want anyone to see, something you would never want anyone to see, let alone end up on the internet. The hacker threatens to release the video unless you pay them a hefty sum of money. The stakes are high and the pressure is immense. You're horrified, mortified, and terrified all at the same time. You know you didn't actually do what's in the video, but it looks so real. You know you didn't actually do what's in the video, but it looks so real. It's your face, your voice, your mannerisms, everything. It's your face, your voice, your mannerisms, everything. But here's the thing, it's not real, it's a deepfake. The hacker has used AI to manipulate existing photos and videos of you to create a completely fabricated scenario. It's a digital illusion designed to deceive. So how do you protect yourself from this digital nightmare? First and foremost, be extremely careful about what you share online. Avoid posting anything that could be used to create a compromising deepfake. This includes videos of you in private settings, videos of you discussing sensitive topics, and even videos of you just goofing around. Anything can be twisted and used against you. Second, if you do receive a deepfake blackmail threat, don't panic and definitely don't pay the ransom. Remember, the video is fake. It's not real. It's just a bunch of pixels manipulated to look like you. Instead, take a deep breath and contact the authorities immediately. Report the incident to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3, and provide them with as much information as possible, including screenshots of the email, the hacker's contact information, and any other relevant details. And finally, remember that you're not alone. Deepfake blackmail is a growing problem, and there are resources available to help you. Reach out to support groups, legal advisors, and cybersecurity experts who can guide you through this ordeal. Remember, the video is fake. It's not real. It's just a bunch of pixels manipulated to look like you. It's just a bunch of pixels manipulated to look like you. Instead, take a deep breath and contact the authorities immediately. Report the incident to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3. Report the incident to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3, and provide them with as much information as possible, including screenshots of the email, the hacker's contact information, and any other relevant details. And finally, remember that you're not alone. Deepfake blackmail is a growing problem. And there are resources available to help you. Reach out to support groups, legal advisors, and cybersecurity experts who can guide you through this ordeal. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it to help keep your friends and family safe from these dangerous scams. But wait, before you go, here's why you need to subscribe right now. First, we're about to drop a secret pro tip on scam protection that even cybersecurity pros don't want you to know. Second, the next video is all about how to fortify your home network and defend against the latest cyber threats. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. It's going to be a game changer. I also want to hear from you. Have you ever fallen for a scam or encountered one recently? Drop a comment below. Let's help each other stay safe. The best comment will get a special shout out in our next video. And guess what? If we hit 10,000 likes on this video, we'll release a bonus video on how to track and report scams like a professional. Can we do it? I know we can. So go ahead, hit that like button now, and let's get this content out there.